Alright guys, hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Starfield guide. Today we're going to be doing the Ryujin questline missions. So to obtain the very first quest in the questline, to sort of trigger the questline, you're going to want to come to New Atlantis and take the Nat to the Mast District. And once you are here, you want to head up the ramp and then you want to hook a left at the top. And basically we're going to be heading towards like a Ryujin kiosk, which you can apply for a job there basically. It's a pretty simple first step, but it's going to be worth noting that after you do this first step, you are going to have to, at the very minimum, go to the lodge and do the sort of like little bit of cutscenes in the lodge to be able to trigger the like sort of warping out of New Atlantis towards Neon, which is where we're going next as well. And within this quest line, this is the kiosk by the way, it's near the Gal Bank in the Mass District. It's worth noting as well with this quest line, there is 2 achievements linked to the quest. So if you do the quest line, you get 2 achievements, one about halfway through and one right at the end. So it is key to finishing if you are wanting to get all the achievements in the game as well. So with these choices here, I don't think they matter at all to what you pick. I personally just picked the last one in every one, because why not, we can lie. Apart from this one, which is, we don't have a history of criminal activity. And you submit the application, and then now we have to go to Neon to actually like have like a proper interview and that for it. So we're going to do that. So we'll come to this, back to the grind. Cool. So yeah, so we're going to go straight to Neon. We have to land at Olympus first. This is like very the start of the game. I've not been to any other systems or planets yet, so like I said, it's all very new to the character at least. I've done the quest line on a different character, but not this one. So right, there we go. We're gonna go to Volley. That's where Neon is, and then we can actually do the proper interview and go from there. Oh, level 4 as well. That's how new the character is. Perfect. They're going to do a scan, which we've not got any contraband anyway, so that doesn't matter. Perfect. So we're going to come to the star map and find Neon, which is just over here. And we're going to land at Neon. Perfect. So now we're actually in Neon. We can head towards the Ryujin Tower to actually do the interview that we need to do. And we can make a start on the actual quest line from that point. It's going to be worth noting that one of the very first things we do in this quest is a persuasion attempt. So if you have any sort of like wine or alcohol that increases your persuasion, you might be better off using that before we actually speak to the guy. And then, you know, increase your chances of doing that. I don't have that or any skills in that, to be fair. It's actually a good point. I might put 1 skill point into that now, just so it's done. Is it this one? No. Social. Somewhere here. Persuasion, there we go. Yeah, I'll just put 1 point into that to help that that conversation that we're going to have. There's quite a few persuasion attempts throughout the entire quest line, so putting things into that is not a bad thing, really. Okay, so once you're out of the spaceport, you want to go to the left, and you can come all the way over here and speak to the woman in the tower to do the actual interview. So I'm going to take the lift up to the operations floor. And then we're going to head right. Actually, you can speak to her first, who tells you where the speak to him even where the conference room is. And then you can just say you find it on your own because it takes you there anyway, so it's fine. It's a waypoint right for it. So I'm going to come up these stairs to the left and just round this corner and then into here. And take a seat.
Just to get a few things straight here. I don't normally
I'm going to skip a lot of the dialogue just to like speed things up for the purposes of the guide, but obviously you can feel free to listen if you want to do that.
An excellent question.
So I picked the top option there. And then you could do a persuasion attempt. I won't be doing that, I don't think. I'm just going to do that.
A bold answer. And hopefully, how motivated are you to succeed?
Pick the top one again.
Huh? And finally.
And then I pick the top one again.
A lot more than a fancy resume. So look, since there's a million on a probationary first order, fairly easy. If there's a line.
And there we go. And then you get told to go pick up some coffee. So we'll go do that right now. And when we pick up the coffee, that is going to be when the persuasion attempt is required. So we are going to go and do that. We'll give that one a go. See if we actually complete it. I don't know if we will. You can always save beforehand it as well and reload the save if you want to do that. But I won't do that. I'll just hope I get it. If I don't, then I don't. I don't think it matters too much for like, the purposes of the quest, to be honest. Okay, so you head towards Terra Brew. Come inside and speak to the barista. Say you're here to pick up an order for Imogen Salza.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new.
I got fired.
And this is Tomo, who basically tries to kill you because you've taken his job.
4 years. Yeah, I bet. Now that I've been terminated, believe me.
There's his gun.
No one's been sent to terminate anyone.
And then you can attack him if you want, but I just try and do the persuasion attempt and see what happens.
Change my mind. Don't make me laugh. No,
There we go. I got a critical success, which is nice.
Understand. Look. You're one of a few.
Perfect. So,
Hey, no
speak to her
take it from
again.
me. Yes. Oh, and please I triple checked it.
There we go. Now we got the coffee. We're going to head back towards the Ryujin Tower to go hand everybody their coffee now. And then that more or less concludes this mission in the quest line. I think there's roughly about 11 quests to do throughout this quest line. There is a few that are a little bit annoying to do, like little stealth missions that are quite annoying, but hopefully we don't have too much trouble with them when we get there, hopefully. Perfect. So back up towards this operations floor. We can head back to Imogen.
I hope that coffee is still hot, considering you either need to learn this city or how to. Good answer, and the one I was hoping for, since we learned
So,
the incident.
in that one you can obviously say,
Your handling of the
well, you can not tell her about that Tomo guy, but she already knows.
And since you go
It doesn't affect the quest line if you do lie to her and say you didn't see him, but I just picked the option
say that now, but
that was telling her this time because I already knew that she already knows about it, so why not?
main duty is
And we got a promotion straight away as well,
Well, now let's get that.
which is nice. So those sort of dialogues there mean nothing. Like, it doesn't matter what you pick. And then you come in here and meet all the, like, executive people. And hand them the coffee. So again, it means very little what you pick here. It's just a bit of like a meet and greet.
I'll be the one to do, which hopefully we'll see. This introduction.
That's one. Let me speak to her then, please. Thank you.
Just what I needed. I'm Genevieve. Okay? Likewise. Anyway, it's good to the only question now. Yeah. Just know that one. So.
You can pretty much just like spam A through these, and just pick the top option for each person.
Well,
It doesn't, like I say, it doesn't matter too much what like dialogue you pick.
I'm Alexis Clark. Any legal trouble. So steer, we may have to. Let's hope you're better.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute. Camden show. Supply chain. We won't work together. Yeah, that's not. Anyway, well, oh, and rest assured, this is a great. Please do. It's easy to go. Of course, you'll be. Just keep it open.
There we go. And then we have to go back to Imogen.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know.
I can only imagine.
Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's.
There we go, and that completes this quest. We get some money, some XP, which is nice.
My words exactly. We can't allow them to. I'll be giving you a. Remember. When all is said and here's the data slate.
And there we go. So I think that has obviously gives a new quest, which is one step ahead now. So we need to go upload the program at Stealth Corp. So that's going to conclude this video, and in the next one we'll continue with the quest line. So thank you for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.